Hello fellow Koreaboos. Welcome back to another video on my channel. Today I'll be talking about some songs that I used to hate but now love. This happens to me a lot, so this might be a long video. Please watch the whole way through though. Anyway, thank you for watching, and let's begin. 1. Solo, Jennie. Solo is Jennie from Blackpink's first try at a solo comeback. The song wasn't really hyped as much as all the other Blackpink songs are, and I didn't really focus on it that often. When I first listened to it, I thought that the sound in the chorus was really weird, and that the dance didn't fit the song. I also didn't like how some parts of the song were slow, some were fast, and some were completely different. However, I've learned to love the sound in the chorus. It's very unique and I've never heard it before, and it's good to sound different because many K-pop songs blend together nowadays. As I learned the dance, I also started to love it. The pace of the song just added to its overall personality and uniqueness, which is why today I love it. 2. Idol, BTS. BTS is a group I often give a hard time. They have tons of songs that I dislike, and I just expected that this would be another one of those. On the first listen, it sounded really unorganized and like something that a child made. It felt to me like a bunch of screaming, and it sounded like it barely had a melody. That came to be another reason why I just didn't like the group. However, as I was editing a video, I used a clip of the song in it, and listening to that part so many times made me start to sing it in my head, and it was actually very catchy. I now like the entire song even if it's weird, and I especially like Nicki Minaj's rap, and I think it fits in surprisingly well. 3. Knock Knock, Twice. Twice is one of my original K-pop bias groups, and I had been binging their entire discography right when I found out about them. Knock Knock felt really boring and annoying compared to TT, Licky, or Signal. It seemed like a typical K-pop song that had nothing special about it. One of my biases, Momo, who is the main dancer, had 0 seconds of center time. That meant they went the entire dance without having the main dancer in the middle of the stage. I didn't like how it was missing a rap and the stages looked atrocious. But, of course, I ended up loving it anyway. It is a Twice song after all, and even if it isn't my favorite, it still is very catchy and uses the vocals in the group in a very good way. 4. Red Flavor, Red Velvet. Red Flavor was one of the first songs I listened to after finding out the story behind Red Velvet. I learned that there were 2 sides to the group, the red and the velvet side. This song completely threw off the theme to me because I had no idea which side it was on. The chorus sounded very annoying and the MV sort of hurt my eyes. As I listened to it more, I fell in love with the instrumental and the rap section. I still don't think that the visual of this comeback is the greatest, but that doesn't take away from my opinion that the song is really good. The chorus grew on me and now it's as catchy as all Red Velvet songs. 5. Stay, Blackpink. I always knew Blackpink for their strong and powerful songs, so when I first heard Stay I was confused. I knew Lisa was a really popular member and I couldn't understand why she received a small amount of lines. She was my bias at the time and I didn't think it was fair because I knew she did have a good singing voice. I also didn't like the sound of rap in the middle of a soft song. I now understand that Lisa wasn't the best fit for this song, and she already got lots of lines in all the other comebacks. I appreciate Jisoo and Rose's vocals in this song and love how they sound. 6. Bang Bang Bang, Big Bang. Bang 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 was introduced to me when I was reading about people's favorite K-pop songs. Lots of people liked this song and I didn't understand why. The chorus was so annoying, the verses were forgettable, and it had vocals that were nasally and reminded me of rappers from America. This song is a trap though. The chorus starts to get really catchy the more you listen to it, and I think that the over-nasally voice was actually used well in this song and wouldn't have fit in any song out of this one. It is a very iconic song in the K-pop community and I don't hate it anymore. 7. Siren. Sunmi, the only song I had listened to of Sunmi's before Siren was Gashina. That song was really good and had a really nice beat drop. It also did really well in comparison to her other songs, and I expected that the song to follow this one up would be similar to it, sort of like how Momoland did Boom Boom and Bam. However, the sound of the new song was completely different and I didn't like it at first. My expectations were really high from Gashina and yet I thought it would be completely different. I now know that this retro concept is one of my favorites, and I really like the song. The dance is easy to learn as well and I'm glad Sunmi introduced me into this new subsection of K-pop. 8. Love Scenario, Icon. The situation of me finding this song is a bit odd. I actually found it while looking through English covers of K-pop songs. I heard that everyone loved this song and I decided to watch the cover. I liked it a lot and I thought the girl who sang it did it excellently. However, I eventually listened to the actual song and didn't like it as much because of the slightly deeper voices and me not knowing the lyrics as well. However, I knew that if I listened to it more, I would get more accustomed to that sound and eventually like it just as much as the English version, and that's exactly what happened. 9. Bingle Bangle, AOA. Bingle Bangle was the second AOA song I heard after Excuse Me and it felt like a big step down. Excuse Me was so provocative and interesting, and the instrumental was different and complex. Bingle Bangle sounded like singing over a royalty-free music track. I really hated the instrumental. The singing wasn't as bad, but for some reason I just didn't like the background music. Today, I still don't really like the instrumental of the song, yet I really like the vocals and dance, and I'm able to forget about me not liking the instrumental when I listen to the song. It isn't as intriguing as Excuse Me was, but it is a completely different concept. Thank you for watching my video about the K-pop songs that I used to dislike but now love. If you have songs that you feel the same way about, leave them in the comments and I'll see if I agree. Anyway, make sure to like this video if you did, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you another time with another K-pop related video. Once fighting.